Hey everybody. Okay, I got a little problem and I don't know what it is. Some of y'all that do this all the time, maybe you can help me out here. I got this little motor all together. I've actually had to take it apart 3 times. First time I had to take it apart, we really weren't, the cam card didn't give the exact information on the cam, which was a regrind. And so first attempt to try to start it blew my manifold top off. So I knew I had the wiring wrong, so I pulled everything apart, took the cam out, took a picture of the end of the cam, sent it to Comp Cams, and they verified it was a NASCAR goofy ass 4/7 swap deal. So they gave me the correct information. I had to look back from 2004 when they were running these SB2 motors. Okay, put it all back together, and now I'm having the same problem. I thought I had a vacuum leak. This thing starts for a second as long as you're holding the starter button, but it won't keep running. The other thing that's happening is I found a vacuum leak. This manifold that I made, put a new top on it, put new gaskets, got all that corrected, and just put it back together this morning. I'm still having the same problem. Quadrajet, this thing is it's spitting, as it tries to start, it's spewing fuel back up through the top of this carburetor. It's not backfiring. I thought maybe something was wrong with the MSD. I went down, bought a brand new MSD, 6AL, put it all on there, double checked the wiring 2 or 3 times with a test light. Everything seems to be hooked up correctly, but this thing won't keep running. The other problem, when it tries to start, these 2 middle 3 and 5 and 4 and 6 tubes get hot. The outer 4 corners, they're cold. They're not, I don't know if this carburetor is not designed to be used, would seem like, as long as everything's going in the right direction, it seems like it would work. But I got fuel spitting up through the top of the carburetor when it's trying to start. I got the 2 middle tubes on each side, cylinders heating up the exhaust when it tries to start. But 1 and 7 and 2 and 8 are cold. So those cylinders aren't firing. I've pulled the valve covers off 4 or 5 times, checked all the lash, gone through all the, looked at all the springs. I got 155 almost dead on all the way around, cranking compression. So I don't think it's of course I don't know. I don't think it's a valve leaking, but here's what I got. I got 7.5 pounds of fuel pressure. As soon as I let go of the starter button, the thing turns off. The coil is firing with the crankshaft trigger that's down here, but it won't keep running. And I don't know why this fuel keeps pushing back up through the carburetor. That's what I got over and over and over again. These 2 middle tubes on this side is the odd side. 3 and 5 is hot. The outer tubes are cold. And the thing turns off as soon as the button is released. I got a test light right here. I assume the coil is only supposed to fire when the off of the crankshaft trigger. You turn the ignition on. I got nothing. And it's going to try to start, but you'll see. Now I got nothing on the coil. Well, I probably got a dead coil now. because it was only lighting the test light when the engine was cranking over and the ignition was on. If you got any ideas, send them to me. I'll check it all out. Thank you.